who I didn't want to hear me crying. So when I felt like that, I'd just go and get in the shower, turn on the water, and cry. Because I didn't want her to hear me. But what I realized was, if I didn't get myself right, see, all of us, how many of you, earlier the lady said, how many of you are confident in the room with the hands went up all over the room? Can I tell you, it's great to be confident on the outside, but if it don't match on the inside, that's a fake confidence on the outside.
Yes.
When I showed up all the time looking confident and looking great, and I was like, I'm blessed and highly favored. But the minute I walk past that person, I'd be like, oh, Lord, I'm broken, I'm jacked up, God. It hurt to say it.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you today, listen, if you be willing to get uncomfortable, if you be willing to take the journey to go through what you're going through and allow God to break you and unveil the champion in you, because there's a champion on the inside, but until you get right from the inside, you can't express that on the outside. So when I show up today, I show up in my power. I shine my high beams, and I do it unapologetically. Because for so long, I was worried about whether I was outshining everybody else. So I dimmed my light. But I don't care who come before me and who after me. They'll never get up here and do what I do because they don't know my story and they can't tell it like I tell it. So when you can stand in your own truth, you can be uniquely designed for who God has destined for you to be. And I leave you with a public service announcement. When He has called you, He has equipped you, and He has positioned you, and can nobody remove you from that space. See, I already know I've been positioned by God to work with the women who are called to work with me, to work with the authors who want to birth their book, but they don't believe they have a story that someone wants to hear, to work with the woman who's broken and believes she can't be unbreakable. I stop by to remind you and get you uncomfortable that your greatness is waiting at the edge. The problem is most of you are afraid to jump. You keep peeking and then you back up. Then you get a little closer, you peek again, and you back up. And God is saying that she would just jump and stop peeking. I got so much in store for her. 3 years ago, I would have never imagined I'd be traveling all around the world telling women that you can go from being broken to unbreakable. You are an unstoppable woman. Unveil the champion in you. God is waiting for you. And there are women assigned to you who are waiting, but you have to first be willing to get in the game.
Come on now.
How many of you used to play double dutch when you were younger? I was the double dutch queen. How many of you would like to jump? Y'all was the jumpers. How many was the turners? Who was the turners? Girl, let me get 2 turners up here real quick. We're gonna run out of time. Let me get 2 people who used to like to turn. Pretend you're gonna turn. Come on, pretend you're gonna turn. 2 people. We just need 2 people. Here I come. Because this gonna bless somebody. Because this is somebody. All y'all said y'all like playing. Let's turn. Come on, let's go. So I'm the double dutch queen, and I'm on the